What exactly is NASA looking for at the bottom of the ocean? Yes, 10 kilometers below the surface. In the crushing darkness, there is a secret that NASA is desperately trying to uncover. Most people don't know that just off the coast of Florida, 20 meters underwater, sits the world's only undersea laboratory, the Aquarius Reef Base. Every year, NASA sends 5 to 6 astronauts here for weeks. They call this Project NEMO, NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operations. These scientists aren't just divers, they're called aquanauts. NASA also has a robotic submarine named Orpheus that can dive 10 kilometers deep. But why is the space agency interested in the ocean? Doesn't America already have NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, for that? Is NASA looking for aliens under the sea, or do they know about a disaster coming to Earth? The famous geophysicist Edward Bullard once said that even though Earth is 70% water, we have better maps of the Moon and Mars than our own ocean floor. Reaching the bottom of the ocean is incredibly difficult. Yet, NASA has set a strict 2-month deadline for their latest mission. What's the rush? Today, NASA is planning a mission I have personally waited 6 years for. Think about this. 90% of sea life lives near the surface where there is sunlight. As you go deeper, the pressure becomes deadly. For every 10 meters you drop, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere, the weight of all the air above us on land. Remember the Titan submersible? It imploded 3.5 kilometers down. The people inside were vaporized in a millisecond faster than the brain can even process pain. But NASA is planning to go 3 times deeper than that. Why? Because they are preparing for an alien exploration mission right here in our solar system. The recipe for life. To find aliens, we first have to understand how life started on Earth. Scientists believe life needs 3 things: water, energy, and chemistry. We are all made of atoms like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. But just having the ingredients isn't enough. It's like having tea leaves, sugar, and ginger in a pot. They won't become tea unless you add water, a medium, and heat, energy. Many people think life needs sunlight to survive, but that's a myth. Life needs energy, and sunlight is just one source. In the deepest parts of the ocean, called the Hadal Zone, there is no sunlight. Instead, there are hydrothermal vents, basically underwater volcanoes. They release water as hot as 400 degrees Celsius, filled with minerals. This geothermal energy from Earth's core is what created the first proteins and cells, which eventually evolved into us. Target Europa. So, where else in space has these exact conditions? Mars is dry, Venus is too acidic, and the giant planets are just gas. But their moons are different. Specifically, Jupiter's moon Europa. Data shows that Europa is covered in a thick shell of ice, but underneath there is a massive saltwater ocean. Because of Jupiter's massive gravity, Europa is constantly squeezed and stretched. This is called tidal flexing. This friction keeps the moon's core hot, creating geothermal energy that melts the ice from below. Scientists believe Europa has twice as much water as Earth. The most complicated mission ever. NASA is launching the Europa Clipper in October 2024. This mission is 1,600 times further than our moon. To get there, the spacecraft will use a slingshot, move flying past Mars and Earth to gain speed like a pinball. The journey will take 7 years. When it arrives in 2031, it will study the environment. But the next step is like a sci-fi movie. NASA plans to send cryobots. These are nuclear-powered robots that will melt through 20 kilometers of ice to reach the hidden ocean. Once they break through, they will release 48 tiny microbots to swim through the dark waters looking for life. The beauty of curiosity. Even if we don't find DNA-based life, this mission is a victory for humanity. We are searching for life using the Earth model, but life might exist in forms we can't even imagine. The most beautiful part? The world's best brains are putting aside their nationalities and religions to work together on this 1% chance of success. These missions bring out the best in us. Even if we fail, the technology we build for these impossible goals will help improve life on Earth for everyone. Let curiosity drive you. There is always so much to learn, explore, and grow. Signing off.